US President Donald Trump has strongly denied a magazine report which claims that he had spoken disrespectfully about the fallen US soldiers buried in Europe. The report further said that Trump had declined to visit an American cemetery in France because he thought that it was just unimportant. The Atlantic had reported that Trump had referred to the Marines buried in an American cemetery near Paris as losers and had declined to visit them because of concerns that the rain that day would actually mess up his hair. Now, Trump claims that the story is completely false.
And to think that I would make statements negative to our military and our fallen heroes when nobody's done what I've done with the budgets, with the military budgets, with getting pay raises for our military. It is a disgraceful situation by a magazine that's a terrible magazine. I don't read it, but I just heard about it. They made it up.
Now, the president said that he did not go to the cemetery because the weather prevented a helicopter from landing there.
There's only one hot spot, and that's also... I was ready to go to a ceremony. I had two of them. One the following day. It was pouring, and I went to that. But the helicopter could not fly. The reason it couldn't fly, because it was raining about as hard as I've ever seen. And on top of that, it was very, very foggy. And the helicopter was unable to fly. It was a fairly long helicopter flight, but it was a very long drive. In order for me to go, we would have had to leave immediately and go through very busy areas of, I guess, Paris, but a very, very heavily traveled area, a big city. I think it was Paris. And the Secret Service told me, you can't do it. I said, I have to do it. I want to be there. They said, you can't do it.
Now, the latest update, in fact, comes as nearly about 700 American veterans have issued an open letter affirming their support to Trump. In an open letter, about 674 veterans have written their support for Trump remains unwavering because of his record of supporting the U.S. military. Now, in the letter, the veterans have rubbished the Atlantic report's claims as baseless and fake. They've also added that Trump has consistently stood by the Army veterans. The Democrat presidential nominee, Joe Biden, did not miss the opportunity to attack Trump over the magazine report.
He asked about us. Quite frankly, if what is written in the Atlantic is true, it's disgusting. And it affirms what most of us believe to be true. That Donald Trump is not fit to be the job of president, to be the commander-in-chief. The president reportedly said, and I emphasize reportedly said, that those who sign up to serve instead of doing something more lucrative are suckers.